Alright mate, Slimy here and welcome back to some more Smash Bros. World of Light. Now last time we kind of barged into Dracula's castle, so we're going to continue going full Belmont or whatever. Ironically not using Simon Belmont, this time we're going to be going Ridley. And continue on our journey or whatever. Still think we might have some skills to unlock. So let's see what we've got. Let's see. Yeah, whatever. We'll just grab that just for now because there's not really anything else that we can get that's super interesting. Plus, Ridley's got like quite a funny spike. He just kind of like slowly descends feet first on his opponents, but you can't tell if that's more threatening or less threatening, to be honest. But anyway, we've got this guy up here. I have no clue who this guy is. So, anyway. I was going to record earlier, but like my light bulb in my room just started like flickering like mad. And, I mean, it could have made for a really funny bit, like, considering that, well, we're in Dracula's castle and that. I could have done that whole, that SpongeBob thing, that Nosferatu! Where he's like flickering the light and that. I could have done that. But there's another bowling ball grabbed. Oh, we've got this Draug guy or whatever he's called. I actually found out, and someone who actually knows what they're on about could probably like verify this, but apparently Draug is actually like Russian for friend or something. And I found that out from that one meme that everyone calls like Aper or something, which pretty sure it's like almost the same name as like Violet's big axe thing. This would be like really funny seeing like the two Smash Bros newcomer villains just like fighting. You know what, I just had to go for that. If he's going to be like trying to stab me, I may as well stab him back. I just like kind of, while he was just like wildly slicing and that, I just kind of went, right, that's it. No more respiratory system. No more respiratory system for you, mate. And we've got Boo. I don't even know where I was going with that. I was going to like try and act scared, but I mean, I think everyone's already done that joke before.
Ready? Go!
Kirby's eyes look really weird in that. Like, really unusual. I wondered where he went. But it should be down here by now. Stabbed him so hard he became visible again. Oh, he dodged that on purpose. He really did, didn't he? He didn't dodge that on purpose though. Okay, I'm just kind of impressed that I managed to do it. Bomb clutch came in again. I think that's like the 4th or 5th time in this series now that like bomber just came out of nowhere and just saved me from something. So anyway, we've got Edgy Pit now, and we only played Ridley for like 4 fights or something. Kind of wanted to play a little bit more, but okay. Ridley's a character that like I see everyone really wanted to see in Smash, but like the moment that he actually got added, nobody played him. Which is a shame though, because he is actually like kind of fun as well. I was gonna try like see if I could do something funny with his thing there. You know what? Get thrown, get yeeted. Oh come on! That Pit really doesn't want to die, does he? Oh! If he would have just lingered in the air for a few seconds longer, that would have been like actually perfect. Why is like the CPU like really adamant on not dying, but like we're going like full like online Smash Bros kind of deal with it? Right, do you know what? I'm gonna do the same thing to you actually. I'm gonna shoot you from a distance and watch you die. Oh, he actually did die as well. I just like straight up disintegrated him. I think we just kind of like gathered up his ashes and just like kind of like moulded them together into a vaguely dark pit shape. And that's how we got like dark pit now. I was gonna say, do we even have regular pit? But yeah, I'm pretty sure we do. In fact, it's right there. I was looking at him, like the progress bar or whatever. Well, it's not even a progress bar, is it? I was just looking at like progress in general through World of Light so far, and I kind of realised, like, we're like 2/3 of the way now. Which, I mean, yeah, World of Light is kind of long, but I think this is like the 25th episode as of recording this. I still not like fully edited the episode from the other day, where I was like dying in a heat wave. Which, by the way, it was just like, but Britain's problem whenever it comes to heat waves is just like, houses are built to retain heat, but not so much like to, I think the easiest way to explain it is it's like, well, being inside of a metal box and someone just keeps heating it up from the outside. That heat isn't really going to leave that box once it gets in. It's kind of a problem because it's like you'll be awake at, like, say 3 o'clock in the morning. Let's say it was about 38 degrees at night. Well, not at night, during the daytime. And at night it might have dropped down to about like 20 degrees, which is still quite warm for nighttime, all things considered. But essentially, that happens, and because the house has just like absorbed that much heat, it ends up being that the actual inside of the house, while it might be like 20 odd degrees outside at night, the actual house ends up being like 34 at midnight, which I'm pretty sure even deserts don't get that warm at midnight. You can see the problem there. Why did he just like roll down the stairs? I've never seen that before. It kind of shows like how little I've actually played of certain stages in this game. I'm trying not to get like just like utterly stabbed by the Grim Reaper. Thought that guy was supposed to be hanging out with them two weird kids. I was actually watching some Billy and Mandy stuff recently. I often forget like just how, like for a kids show, they really did like get away with quite a lot of stuff. Like, obviously, first of all, straight up a guy whose main job was for like killing people. But at the same time, there's stuff like people getting like brutalized every 6 seconds. It was a really funny show though. I mainly started watching it again because like I was watching some like Salty DK Dan stuff, and he has this thing about doing Irwin impressions, and there was one where he's doing like an Irwin impression while playing Tomodachi Life or something, and Irwin asked for a new hair colour, so he gave Irwin like bright silver hair, and then he said like Irwin's went Ultra Instinct or something. I just remember Irwin was just like, even though he's like the nerd kid of the show, I think like later on it was revealed he was half vampire, half mummy or something, making like one of the strongest regular characters in the show. He just stood there and let me just like blend him. Oh, he's tried to do the same thing to me now. Oh, I should have really thrown that up to get the funny bomb kill on him. And I think the airspeed, I was going to say fixed then, like they manually fixed it, but no, the airspeed buff from the spirit thing actually really helped them. So we got like 3 bowling balls. Now I've got to try and remember how we do this now. I think is that? I don't know, this part always like... I think my brain is too small for this part on average. Where did I get another bowling ball from? Oh, we've got to like hit that guy, and I think then we've got to like rebound off the wall or something. I'm in thinking mode right now, but I don't think I'm doing a very good job of it. Anyway, Dark Pit's toes are going to suffer now. All that for a music track, I guess. And we've got a wolf representing the werewolf. They're like kind of the opposite, because one is a man that's become a wolf and the other is a humanoid wolf. So actually, speaking of wolf and werewolves, I was actually thinking, like, is the wolf kick thing that he does there, like, obviously because the Star Fox characters stuff were all like pulled out thin air, just to kind of vaguely feel like, you know, something, I guess. Is it Wolf's Kick or Wolf's Side being thinking of, but which, I'm wondering if one of them is like based on like John Talbane's Beast canon, which is like a diving attack like that. I do know Wolf's Stance is like a direct reference to Yamcha and the Wolf-Fang Fist. I think we did that first time. I'm impressed. I'm normally a lot more stupid than this. So now we've got Robin, and I would say something like funny about Robin, but to be honest, I don't really think there is too much funny to be said about Robin because I've not played Fire Emblem. Oh, I had my chance to like destroy him then, but I just didn't take it for some reason. I know some people are probably going to maul me in the comments for saying that I've never played a Fire Emblem game. It's funny because I also main Roy, so... I like how, like, the actual hilt of the blade hit him, and then he kind of just like pulled this really funny pose in the air. So anyway, we're gonna swap over to Robin. There is actually something really interesting that I was talking about to someone the other day about Robin. Is that, where is he now? This out here, I think, is actually a Final Fantasy reference. I think it's actually a reference to the White Mages. I think that's pretty cool. So we've got Alucard up next. I'm pretty sure Sakurai actually said at one point that he did actually want to add Alucard as a playable character. And to be honest, just from seeing what I've seen, like, you know, some speedruns and with the Alucard Assist trophy, he actually probably would be quite an interesting character to play. Some people actually speculate that he might even have been used, like the model anyway, might have even been used as the basis for the Sephiroth. I was going to say assist trophy then, but no, Alucard's the assist trophy. Yeah, where was going with this now? I got dive kicked in the head by someone. I can't even tell who it was. The thing is if I was facing the right direction, I could have hit Simon with that final smash, and that's what I was after. I think the fact that Robin doesn't start with his actual good sword is like a big downgrade here. I was wondering then, could I like use the what's it called on the down B thing? I wondered who had grabbed then. It took me like a second to realise who had grabbed. You know what, we're just going to beat up Simon Belmont in the air while Alucard watches. I was going to say, is there someone else just running around? I've got to watch out now because, like, did he just stage spike? Did I just get stage spiked by an assist trophy? Come on, game. I actually kind of wish that you could, like, hit assist trophies with final smashes because I don't think that's actually possible with, like, half of them. Wait, you can dodge that? I've genuinely never seen that. Simon murdered him! These stairs are like perfect for this move. Funny bomb time. Let's wait for him to step on that bomb now. He did that on purpose. He 100% did that on purpose. Just to mock me. And to kind of use that to not only dodge the thing, but also to kill. I like how he just kind of like slumped over like he was drowning or something. That just looked really funny to me. So anyway, boss fight. You can probably guess who it is. You know what, I'll go with that spirit setup. I actually fought this boss quite a few times before, so I should at least do somewhat decently against him. Just go for the head, which is like the main goal. All you gotta do is just crouch under these. And then this one, with it just being the fire pillars, you just can kind of go backwards on him. Like that. You just walk into it like what I did. A lot of these attack patterns that he has looks a lot more difficult than they actually are. Like, fun fact with this one, the hitbox for the bats doesn't continue after a certain point. You can actually just walk up to like a certain distance. I think around about where I'm stood now, the bats don't have a hitbox, so you can kind of just like do that. Now this phase, where it gets a bit more physical, is like the more difficult one. I tell you who's really good for this fight as well. Sephiroth's brilliant for it. Because Sephiroth, just like standing, he can actually hit Dracula right in the head. But in general, having good projectiles is really good because Belmonts do that as well. Levin Sword really doesn't do that much damage, does it? Like, I'm only just realising that now. Not the leathered sword, the bronze sword. I kind of want to actually hit him with like the big funny beam. Now that's what you got to watch out for. But there we go, shot him in the knees. I don't know how we went through that entire fight, like failing to mention that the speedrunning community calls Dracula the Cookie Monster, which is just outright amazing. Solely because in like the first Castlevania, the second form was like blue, so they call it the Cookie Monster. That's just incredible, to be honest. And with that done, that's another boss took down, and the first World of Dark boss. That's right, the hands actually didn't count towards the boss completion thing. Anyway, when the game will give us control again, we'll be heading on down to grab whoever that. What's going on with Robin's coat there? Have we got everything? I believe we may have everything. Oh wait, there's that box down there we gotta get. Go down and see if we can grab that box. Oh, we still haven't killed the Reapers and the Reapettes, which is surprising anyway. I always remember these guys because of like Smash Run. Like you come near these guys and they'd start dancing, and the Reapettes would just kind of rain down from like literally the entire map, which is kind of annoying, to be honest. He slid far. Oh, I was gonna try and like do this entire fight without like taking any damage. But now that I've took damage, I'm just gonna start taking more damage because I actually don't know, to be honest. There's more of them, I keep forgetting that. I think if I kill the main one, that's it, it's just all over. Kind of like bonked him on the head with it. I think all we've got to do now is just like grab 2 more guys here, I think. Wario. Spoiler alert, but that's Wario, I'm just going to say that now. Pretty sure it is Wario anyway. Yep, that's Wario. I can tell by the way that it looks.
Ready? Go!
Wait a minute, is the reason why Wario's here is because he's got like that one vampire transformation or whatever in that one. Is it like Wario disguise something? Like a DS game anyway. But that's all I remember about it. Oh, if that sword would have came down just like bonked Wario, that would be pretty good. Anyway, we're just gonna like shred him apart with wind before he shreds us apart with wind. I think that's the first time I've ever parried the boomerang in the history of ever. And this game's been out for a few years now. Did that just interrupt his up smash? Wait, I did that earlier. He just escaped! He's not going to escape that one though. I think I should actually like mess around with Robin more in Smash because I don't really have too much experience with the character. I think that much is evident. Ah, here we go. I think this is it. Why did he immediately go up the stairs instead of doing what I was supposed to do? You know, just as that cannonball just like bounced off a wall or something and then like killed the vampire ghost demon thing in the way. I think a bus drove by and shook me entire house. Quite atmospheric, really. So I guess that's the thing.
Ready? Go!
So Ken should have shown up like last episode. I should have been playing Wario right now, to be honest. Ken should have showed up last episode when I was talking about all the Capcom games, because he's actually in, well, Capcom games. I was actually playing the what's it called, Super Puzzle Fighter, and as I was playing as Ken on it, Ken said something like, "I found out the difference between you and me. You suck." And it genuinely caught me off guard that like Ken would just like outright insult someone like that. And I was like actually going somewhere with my parents and I was playing that game in the car and just like burst out laughing. So they were wondering what was suddenly so funny. I wanted to drop that fire flower. Oh, I was trying to go for the funny bomb kill again. I feel like at this point I'm just fishing for funny bomb kills. And there we go. Someone who's played World of Light like 8 or 9 times already, I am still bad at Dracula's Castle. Every single time I do this, I enjoy doing the area, but I still keep forgetting how to do it.
Ready?
Oh yeah, I still have to set up. I'm just going to kind of stall it out for a minute, to be honest. I want to have a little bit more of a fair fight. Hey, I'm trying not to hit you here. But the attack embargo's over, so I'm just gonna maul you. How about that? Just maul him again. How about I do that again? He keeps letting me do it. At this point, I may as well just go for funny. I've called so many moves the funny in this thingy so far. Why can Wario eat the fire? That's weird. You know what? I'll take that. I was actually just going to go on him, but I'll take that. He killed himself. Richter was so fearful of like Wario just like unleashing his bowels near him that he just kind of like, well, he just kind of gave up. So anyway, if you like this video, don't forget to comment, rate and subscribe and like and do all that kind of YouTubey stuff, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!